Hello and welcome back for another grammar mini lesson. Today we're going to talk about conditional sentences. So what is a conditional sentence? A conditional sentence is a statement discussing known factors or hypothetical situations and their consequences. Conditional sentences often start with if, provided that, as long as, or assuming that. There are two parts to a conditional sentence. Our two parts in a conditional sentence are the condition and the result. So as you can see here in this first sentence, if John leaves now, he will arrive at the airport in time to make his flight. I have highlighted the two different sections in two different colors. As we can see, this part starts with if. So this part is going to be our condition. Like I said, we have two parts to a conditional sentence, the condition and the result. And this blue part here is going to be our result. In the conditionals we're working with today, the condition is going to always come before the result. That's not always the case, but in the ones we're working with today, that will be the case. So, in this next sentence, we have, if you touch me again, I'll slap you silly. We can see here that this starts with if you touch me again, starts with if. So this is our condition. And then we have this next part, I'll slap you silly, which is our result. And also a good indicator for this is when we see about when the condition ends, because we need to know where our condition ends and the result begins. The condition, we can see that with this comma here. This comma can really help us determine where the condition ends and the result begins. So now it's your turn. Take a little bit to try these on your own. All right, let's go over these together. So let's get our highlighter here. First, we have this first part that we're going to read through the sentence and try to find our condition. If Alice calls while I'm out, tell her I'll be back in an hour. So we see if, so we know that's the beginning of our condition. If Alice calls while I'm out, and then we see this comma right here, so we can tell that that's the end of our condition. And right after that, we have tell her I'll be back in an hour as our result. Let's look at the next one. If you've done a really good job on the paper, I'm sure you'll get an A. We can see that it starts with if you've done a really good job on the paper, and then it comes up right up against a comma, telling us that that's the end of our condition. And then we have I'm sure you'll get an A. I'm sure you'll get an A as our result, coming right after that comma. So let's review. A conditional sentence is a statement discussing known factors or hypothetical situations and their consequences, and they're composed of a condition and a result. Did some excellent work today, and I look forward to talking to you all in the next grammar mini lesson.